Right. What a fuss. Jesus wept. Apologies, everybody. Welcome into the stream. Jeez Louise, what a mess. I'm so sorry that we've had a little bit of a faff, but we got there just in time for kickoff. So apologies. Let me just see if I can grab everybody from the other stream. Right, we're just about to get off and underway. And we're off. So hopefully we're going to have a couple of people jumping in across from the other side. I do apologize. Do let me know if you're here in the chat as well. So Ulster turnover on the kickoff. Great work by the Ulster forwards there to counter ruck and get Ulster onto the front foot. Exciting start. And, well, I mean, borderline in at the side, but they get away with it from Saracens, and Ulster retain the ball just outside of the 22. Again, 1,000 apologies if you were sat in the other stream. I don't know what went wrong. It was working perfectly earlier, and then it's all gone to shit. So I can only apologize. But let's see if we can't. People are still sat in the other stream. Oh dear. Let's see if we can. Never mind. We are where we are. 4 of us are in here. Welcome in. If you can, be so kind as to smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Let's just make sure that we've got everything up and running and on point. All right, so we've got a penalty then for Ulster right in front of the post, and they've opted not to go for the points. They're going to the corner. There we go. We're getting a few people in now. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Do say hello. Don't be shy. Line out for Ulster. 6 meters out. Saracens under pressure early doors. Okay. I think we've got a few people across. I think that's all we're going to be able to do on that. So let's just go and get rid of that other stream, and hopefully they will realise. Right, there we go. Okay, so Saracens then really under pressure. Ulster 1 meter out there over the top, but it's a try for Ulster. There we go. There we go, boys and girls. Early doors, 3 minutes on the clock. What am I seeing? So I'm not sure who the try scorer was. I'll bring you that as soon as we know. Let's see if we can get ball tracking. No, there's no ball tracking for this one, sadly. So we will try and... What else can we get? Let's see if we can find something. So 5-0 as it stands to the Ulstermen. And the kick will come through. Here he is, my kind of Kings. So good to see you again. Good to see you too, buddy. It's been a little while. I feel like having a week off, like week or two off. It's I've missed it. Missed it. Oh, that's a beautiful kick. Into out. Sorry, into out to in. Over the post it goes. So 7-0 to Ulster. Just 4.5 minutes on the clock. Jeez Louise. Okay. So Alex Good, by the looks of it, will kick us off. Ray got the try. So that is that. Seeing if we can get a bit of a match centre up. Digging the new hair trim. It's the same lid. We just not wore a cap today. So I went back to OBS, got all the OBS set up out, and it failed me. It failed me miserably. Never mind. Right, so Saracens on the ball then, just up over halfway, and it's not an awful lot of space out wide, but a flashing wide pass from Lewington. That's good. Oh, Saracens just miss out on the oh God, I can't even get my words out tonight. Right, let's concentrate. Knock-on advantage for Saracens, but they had the overlap. They were in the money, and just a poor pass doesn't help them out. Oh, look at that! Apparently, orange works on green screen too. There you go. Every day's a school day, boys and girls. Right then, so the penalty for the deliberate knock-on, not a yellow card, just a deliberate knock-on, penalty only, and they're just outside of the 22. BBC Northern Ireland, if you want to watch this game, it's available on the iPlayer. Big shot for Nick Tompkins. Again, great space opens up, and it's an easy try in the end. Just backdoor, and they're in the corner. Just beautiful work from Saracens there. Just pulling the ball onto the man behind. Let the dummy runner do the work, and the fullback goes in the corner. There we go. Not sure of his name. Don't recognise him. And I haven't got team sheets today because it's a pre-season friendly, and apparently this doesn't count for nobody. But never mind. So 7-5. See if we can get a bit of a ticker up. So Alex Good with the kick. And we'll see what this says. It's good. It's down the middle. There we go. We got scores on the doors as well. Might have to remind me to keep those up to date though, because I'll forget. That's why I don't tend to use them. The big, also on the road to 1K subs. We are getting there. We're getting there. 771 or 772, I think. But yeah, no, we are definitely on that road. So if you are new round here and you'd like to see some more of this nonsense, then feel free to hit that sub button. Anyway, kick goes long from the restart, and Jackson Ray with the carry up, but just outside of the 22. So we will have the boxy. So heartwarming to see your bastard love child of a channel grow. You fraud. Bastard love child. I love it. Yeah, no, it's been a journey, isn't it? It's happened so quickly. It's just a bit overwhelming. Right, Ulster back on the ball then, up inside the 10 of Saracens, and they move it into the forwards who lose a little bit of ground. Good line speed from Saracens and a turnover from them just on the 10. And they're quick to switch the play to the wider channels. Tompkins. Great work from Saracens. And again, not made a lot of ground, so straight to boot. Interesting. And Saracens retain the ball, and they're pretty much back where they started with it. They've gone nowhere as they move to the other wing, and there's a bit of space. And where's his wheels come from? Monetize, quit your job and become a washed-up commentator a la Clive Woodward. Oh, man, I'll never be that fraud. Tackler wrong side, so Saracens got the penalty advantage 6 meters out, but they don't need it. It's Nick Tompkins. Nick Tompkins slides in for the second try of the game. It's a try fest. 10,000 people at Kingspan, and they are living the dream out there. There we go. I wonder if I can do it from here. Yeah, I can. Oh, I need to do it from here, don't I? Right then, so Saracens with another try. So let's get that updated. Alex Good setting up the kick. Make it 14-7 in favour of the Saracens. 9 of us in here. Don't be shy, peeps. Come say hi. And it's no good. So the score is Ulster 7, Saracens 12. 3 tries in 12 minutes. Happy days. That's what we want. The winner's Rugby tonight. Right. Okie dokie. There we go. That's better. Apologies for a little bit of a delay there. So let's sort that out very quickly. And Saracens win the penalty, and they are winning that aerial battle. So they have a penalty just outside the 22, and they go to the corner as well. Neither team bothered about taking 3 points and ticking over the scoreboard. It's all about scoring tries. And to be fair, it's a pre-season friendly, so why wouldn't it be? Right, just while we're setting this up, don't forget, smash that like button as well. Smash the like button. Where are we on likes? 2 likes. Can we get to 5 by half time? That would be awesome. That'd be awesome if we could do that. So the maul is set and driving forward, and off they go. Ulster unable to cope. 1 meter out as they just about recover But Saracens inch forward and they're over the line. Third try of the game. What am I seeing? 15 minutes and we're on 3 tries. Wollstonecroft with the try. There we go. And the Ulster commentary already starting to call this a very physical Saracens pack. And they're not wrong. They are not wrong. But Saracens are on top. Back to top flight. Tom Wollstonecroft is the try scorer. We'll see if we can get you some match facts for half time. Keep you entertained. Oh, I've got a guest. Ooh. Hello. That's all right. Don't be sorry. The movie. That's okay. Don't worry about the movie. That's fine. All right. It's okay. Honestly. Right. 19-7. Sorry about that. Just give me a second while I deal with this. It's fine. I promise. So 7-19 is the new score. We'll get that updated in a second. And while I'm doing that, I'll just explain what that was all about. So basically, I went to the shop at lunchtime and I brought my daughter Ava, who is 6. I brought her a Winnie the Pooh movie that I thought she'd love, called Christopher Robin, the new one. Probably a little bit grown up for her, but I thought, you know what, give it a go. She was very disappointed because she doesn't like Winnie the Pooh anymore. So yeah, and now she's a bit upset that she ruined the surprise, but it's fine. Right, Ulster on the ball, getting into the 15 channel, up to their own 10. So I realise I've bored the shit out of a load of you who've just all left. Oh no. And Saracens win the penalty, holding on. First man on the ball. Saracens really physical around that breakdown, really dominating with their jackal and really pushing up in a blitz style defense as well, which is unusual. Is 50-22 in play? I haven't seen any 50-22, so but again, Alex Good lines up a kick to the corner. And it's a decent nudge as well. Gets his team about 8 or 9 meters out. So they'll take that. And Saracens will have the put in at the line out. Oi, oi! Welcome here. A Bulls playing Western Province tonight. Have I missed that one? I don't have Super Sport, man. But I like that you correct yourself. I like that. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Hope you're living the dream. If you haven't, in fact, let me go and get it now. If you haven't gone over to check Ryan's stuff, it's amazing. I love it. It's some of the best content out there as Saracens slide in for try number 4. Didn't even see that one go, man. This is going to be an annihilation. Here we go. Oh, Curry Cup's on. Big game on. Oh, we don't get them over here, though. And I don't trust dodgy links enough to stream to them. But if you haven't checked out Ryan's work, go and check out his weekly rugby update. It is gold. I don't know how he's only on 75 subs. Let's go and show some love. But the link is in the chat, so go and get yourself on board. Right, another kick for goal for the conversion. And this one's good. It's a decent nudge, to be fair. It's nice and wide for him. So the score now, 7-26 for Saracens. Panicking commentary from the Northern Irish contingent, and they're saying, don't panic. Well, I can't see a way back into this game for Ulster. Saracens just too powerful, too strong, too quick off the line as well. They're so much quicker than Ulster. And play on quarter. Saracens steal it back, and he's... Oh, I thought he was away for a second then, but he's brought down just inside the 22. The Saracens motoring forward now again. Jackson Ray carries up the middle. Oh, far from it. Here's Billy. Big Billy. Wagwan. The Casper, the friendly streamer. Wagwan, Tom. Tom Stern. Are you chatty tonight, Tom? Right then. Saracens then looking to offload the ball to Tompkins, who's surrounded, and his offload is absolutely poo, and the knock-on is forced, and Ulster run away with the ball, looking to play out their own dead ball zone, and they carry up to the 7. Again, just another short one, just looking to release the 9 to get the kick away. And up it goes fairly long. Yeah, a little bit. Oh no. Chatty Tom. I'm not coming in the Discord tonight. Right then, so found touch, and Saracens will have the line out. We've got a little bit of time off for an injury, so just going to deal with that. Right then. Saracens look super drilled, so tight in attack and defense. They're everywhere. I'm not sure this is the Ulster full strength team though. I think the Saracens have brought a close to full strength team, and Ulster have brought their shags. Where's the hat though? No cap tonight. We're bringing no cap tonight, Tom. Not even got cappuccino. Look, we're on the invisible Fanta. Oh no. No comment. Right then. Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, Ulster have brought out the B team, and Saracens have brought out their 3/4 B team, 3/4 A team. To be fair, they're only missing Itoje and Farrell, maybe Vincent Cock, but they pretty much brought a full strength side. And yeah, Ulster are leaning forward and screaming for Vaseline. Send for the Vaseline. So Ulster, when the line out in there, balls all over the floor and doing well to scoop that up, and they get up to the 10. Space out wide. Oh, greedy from the winger, and Ulster make no extra ground. Back to their forwards play, and Saracens are there to snaffle them up and eat them alive as they drive them backwards a couple of meters. Ulster really struggling to breach this 10-meter line. Saracens defending it like it's their own try. As they go deep, and the ball has to go up in the air. Plenty of time on it, and it's dropped backwards. And dropped backwards again in the tackle, but Saracens retain the ball, and bit of broken play. And here comes Saracens, and Andy Good, not good enough for her. The pass wasn't good enough, so he just put boot to it, and it scuttled past the Ulster defender, and it was a foot race, and Saracens have the ball now 3 meters out. And it's going to be a try in a second, isn't it? Holding on, Ulster get the penalty. Oh, they escape. Of course, if you haven't liked, now's your chance. Well, we've got a little break in the play. Smash that like button. See if we can get to 5 likes before half time. That would be amazing. And if you haven't subscribed as well, then that would be nice too. No pressure. We're on the road to 800. Let's make that our goal for the next couple of days. The weekend goal. Let's get to 800. Oh, I've looked at the light. It's a decent nudge just outside of the 22. Right then, out they come. Through the hands into midfield, and the fullback carries into contact. Shades of a forward pass, but referee's happy with it. An advantage for Ulster as they continue to inch their way forwards. And we might have a high tackle here. And referee on the touchlines, please flag out. It's seeing something. 6 black, no arms in the tackle is the original penalty. Guessing there's no TMO here tonight. Right then, and Ulster kick downfield. They will have some time in Saracens territory. Whoever's organised this fixture needs shot, because you've got two teams playing the game very differently. You've got Saracens who have brought their first team, and Ulster who have brought their shags, and Ulster in all sorts of trouble. And the 10,000 in the Kingspan stadium will probably be disappointed that this is the game they've come to see. But Ulster holding a bit of possession now, and good handling from the fullback as he juggles it into possession and up to the Saracens 10. Saracens are great blitz work. They're really shutting this phase play down, and Ulster have got virtually nowhere to go or working. And Saracens then eventually win the penalty, holding on. So off Saracens go. So quick. Everything's set up so quick. They reload so well, Saracens. And Ulster win the penalty this time, holding on for Saracens. Right. So boot goes through the ball down the field to just outside of the 22. So Ulster will have the line out. You see, I knew I hadn't got something on. So the score at the minute, Ulster 7, Saracens 26. Been that way for a little while now. Ulster sort of settled into the game a little bit, and Saracens maybe took their foot off the gas as number 8 goes through the gap, but there's no one to support and ends up throwing a wild pass to nobody. And Saracens kick clear and very nearly stolen off his fingertips. And it's all gone sloppy. It's all gone to shit. Referees haven't seen enough. So we will have a scrum. Nathan Doug's not happy, tackled off the ball. I'm trying to see. Is this the replay of it? Wow, it's right under the post. It wasn't going to get to him, but it's a 50-50 call, really. I think the referees made the right decision. Wow, I tell you what. This winger for Saracens, he's kicked this off his own goal line, pretty much, and he's chased after it. It's one bounce, and he's arrived some 45 meters down the field. That's a hell of a chase. Free kick for early engagement then, and Saracens go quick, and Good fires that downfield, which is gathered and returned. And oh, here we go, bloody kick tennis. And again, another kick. So the back and forth continues as Saracens with a little chip over the top into the space, and it does bounce kindly for Doug, and he will carry into contact before Doug sets up the box kick. He's easily taken. These kicks are just either a little bit too long or they're not finding space. As it goes loose on the floor, and Alex Good tries to sort that out, but unfortunately it's been knocked forward, and we will have a scrum. Four tries to one. Saracens gone to sleep a little bit. They're trying things out. You can see that, and I suppose that's the point of a pre-season friendly. But this could have been keep it under 100. This could have been a cricket score. But I think if they keep trying to offload everything they touch, it's all going to go to hell. Right then, so half an hour played, and here we go. We've got the scrum now. In it goes. Eventually. And the Ulster scrum just about holds up, and Doug takes the wrap around, and they're cleaned out fairly easily. Rob Jones with the big carry, and then he knocks it on when he places it backwards. Jesus wept. This is going to be a long game. Right. One like away from the 5 before half time and 9 minutes to go on it. Can it happen? Can it happen? Right, so we've got a couple of little niggles going on. Bit of running repairs while we wait for this scrum. Okay. Right, so 32 minutes on the clock. Ulster 7, Saracens 26. Saracens with the scrum on their own 22. And well, it's gone down, but it is at the back. So referee calls to use it, and then it goes up into the air, and the 10 takes it, but he's swarmed by black Saracen shirts, and just about Ulster are able to recover the situation and win the ruck. There's a pick and go from the prop, Callum Reid, and he, wow, it just balls into the 15, hoping to be chopped down, and eventually is. And Saracens straight away back on their defensive line and back to work as Saracens win another penalty, holding on. Couple of little good moves there from Ulster. Just identified that Saracens aren't guarding the ruck as tightly as they should, and off he goes. Damn, man. What you damning? What's up? Oh, Ulster are getting roasted. Ulster are getting roasted. Well, they are. They are. But I think it's like they're under 14s. It doesn't look like their first team. And Saracens have brought their first team. Albeit it was a championship side last year. But we know that's not the case. I mean, internationals I can just see floating around. You've got Tompkins, Vinopola. Alex Good stabs a kick through off his right outside of his right boot, and Ulster Ben Earl there making all sorts of trouble. Ulster just about able to retain possession in their own half, in their own 22 even. Why would you play a B team against the Sarries A team? I don't know. I would say that they've probably been done over a little bit, and they've turned up with the shags and then seen the team sheet and gone, oh shit. Because Harry's haven't brought the shags. I mean, okay, they've not got Farrell, they've not got a Toji, they've got some big names missing. But yeah. Oh, it's a great line, and Don Morris goes through the line, and the scrum half takes the pass, and Saracens knock it on over the try line. Oh, so no score for Saracens. Knock it on. it's a great tearaway moment for Saracens, and then Nathan Doug makes a tackle. Alex Davis knocks it on, and the rest is history. Wow. What do we got? We've got a goal line dropout. So new laws are in play. So nobody's attempted a 50-22 yet for a country that spend a lot of time kicking. I'm surprised nobody's tried to attack those. So again, the Saracens 15 has a little dash. Good. Just being able to pick the holes, and Saracens really struggling to hold on to this ball. Imagine the Jew is getting a bit slick out there. Dylan, welcome in. Depends on where in the world you are, my friends. Let me know where you are, and I will try and direct you to the right place. BBC iPlayer is where I'm watching it, and I'm in England. So yeah, penalty to Ulster. One like away, by the way, with 3 minutes left on the clock. UK, yeah, BBC iPlayer, buddy. Head on over to the BBC iPlayer and just search up Ulster v Saracens, and you'll find it there on BBC Northern Ireland. Right, so Ulster into the Saracens 22 from the penalty. Did a double take when you said the Jew was slick. The Jew is slick. Dylan, you're more than welcome, buddy. You're more than welcome. Oi, we've got to 5 likes. Let's go as the maul is set and driving. Saracens around the back of it, but tackle completed as they break away. Ulster trying to get something extra out of this half, as I think this is maybe their third trip to the 22, as they again bash away at this 5 meter line. And there's only one way this is going, isn't it? Forwards. Jew with a D. This is not an anti-Semitic channel. No, it is not. We're all inclusive, all loving. All inclusive / all loving. Got to get your pronouns right these days. Don't mess them up. They, them. I'm a he, him. I think. My wife would call me a eunuch. Right. Anyway, tackling up, running away. Advantage Ulster. Still going away. How many phases is this now? This must be close towards 15 phases as they just keep going. And Ian, welcome in. I'm watching it on BBC iPlayer, buddy. I don't know whereabouts in the world you are. Nice to meet you. But we're watching it on BBC iPlayer. If you type in Ulster versus Saracens, it's on BBC Northern Ireland. But welcome in. Smash like if you've enjoyed the stream so far. So we've got a penalty for Ulster, but we have got a man down, so we'll wait for that to be dealt with. No, we won't. 10's got no interest in worrying about his buddy on the floor. He's just booted it into the corner. So we're going to have a 5 meter line out for Ulster, looking to double their score. So they go up and down and straight into the maul. It's well set, and it inches forwards and splinters to a side, and advantage coming for dragging down the maul. Ulster with the advantage, about 7 meters out now. Ian, you're from Ireland. Good to see you, man. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know if it's on in Ireland. Oh, good Lord. wildly long pass thrown out there and almost intercepted by Saracens, but will come back for the penalty. I haven't seen you around, so welcome in. Welcome in. Feel free to subscribe. So we got a penalty 5 meters out. I'm not sure what they're going to do here. What are they doing? Yeah, we're going to the corner again. Makes sense. Only 7 meters to find touch, and once again we'll have another 5 meter line out. I'd love to see them go over the top on this one or something, but they don't. They do go on for the maul again as it splinters to the right, and Saracens. Oh, Ulster get isolated, but they do retain the ball. Off feet is the call from Saracens, but no advantage coming. And again, that line speed from Saracens just suffocating Ulster, and they spill the ball, and it's Don Morris has caught it, but he's tripped over, looking for the upload. It's not coming, and then, God, it's a mess. Somebody kicked this ball off the pitch, and that's it for the first half. Jesus wept. Not the greatest half of rugby we've ever seen, but it is a game of rugby, so we're happy. So at the half, Ulster 7, Saracens 26. I'm gonna see if we can find some stats for you, but I don't think we've got any. So let's find something we can put on the screen. Oh, we haven't got anything. We haven't got anything. So what do you think of that first half? What are we saying? What are we saying? I mean, it's no surprise, is it? It's no surprise at all, given that what the two teams are fielding. Oh, even the BBC don't have anything on it. Let's try the Saracens website. Right then, so we are going to take a short break in just a couple of minutes. Do feel free to hit that sub button. Do please hit the like button. It's all really, really, really appreciated. It's been amazing how many people have subbed and liked over the over the last few months. It's been incredible. So thank you so much for that. Right, basically we've got nothing. So I'm just going to put the can I do that? Yeah, I can do that, can't I? I'm just going to put the logo up on the screen, and hopefully that'll be okay. I apologize, that's not ideal, but it is what it is, unfortunately. So let me get that. Oh, I haven't even got that, have I? It's been a right mess today. What are we going to do? Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm just going to mute the mic, and I will be back in just a few minutes' time. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a minute. We're back. Welcome back. How are we? What have I missed? Anything? Shout out for Fendt, the best tractor brand in the world. Oh no, Marley, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, let's give a shout out to Fendt. Do you know what? I just finished watching a few weeks ago now, but Jeremy Clarkson's The Farm. Great series if you haven't seen it. But now we're all about that Lamborghinis up in here. We're all about the Lambos. Right. Half time. 7:26. Tries for about Obatoy Imbo, sorry. Apologies for pronunciation. I'm terrible at it. Tompkins has got one. Wollstonecroft has got one. And Seagunt has got one. And for Ulster, Ray has their solitary try. The big man is in the house. Freddie Clark, what are you saying, buddy? How are you? Long time no see. Welcome to the most boring game of rugby you've ever seen. It is nice to see that. So they've got the end on end camera set up for half time, and they've got all their local community teams. They've brought together the kids sections. They brought them all down, and they're all having their photo in front of the posts at Kingspan. So you got to give some love for that. You got to give some love for that. How are you, Freddie? Anyway, hope you're well. What are we saying then? Let's have a little chin wag. Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. What's your league, and who's winning your league this year? So my league is the Prem, and I think Saracens are going to run away with this. I think it's going to be Saracens Bristol in the final. There you go. You heard it here first. But over to you. What's your league? Who's your team? Oh, my camera's going to fall off. There we go. That's a bit better. What's your team? What's your league? Who's winning your league this year? Just come back from Cornwall. Cornwall? Is there a shopping centre there? Back to work tomorrow. Oh, grim. No one wants to go work tomorrow. Not on a Saturday. Saturday's a rugby day. You've got to get them told. Prem, Sarries. There you go, Freddie, straight in. I don't think you're wrong, Freddie. I think it's going to be all about the Saracens this season. They look strong. They look fresh as well, coming back from a easy championship period. Got a game tomorrow, actually. We got Milton Keynes away. Pre-season friendly. Here we go then. Players are back out on the pitch. Saracens with the ball in hand. And referee is going to get us underway. Seamus, welcome in, my friend. Pro 14 or whatever they call it now. You reckon Connacht are going to win the league? Oh, that's a big shout. That's a big shout. I mean, we take it. We'll roll with it. I love the commitment. I think you're wrong, though. I think probably Leinster will win that, won't they? Haven't they won it for the last 14 years or something stupid? It's the United Rugby Championship now, isn't it? How do you feel about that, Seamus? How do you feel about the United Rugby Championship? Bringing in South Africa. Is it for you, or is it just killing off the league? Is indeed. Die hard to the end. I love to see it. Seamus, man. I love to see it. I'm a Newcastle Falcons fan for my sins, and yeah, less said about that, the better. What are we saying here? Got a man down, so we're just getting some. Look, we've been on the pitch 30 seconds. Why does everybody need a Lucasade? Behave. Get off the pitch. So Ulster have swapped their entire front row by the looks of it. Everyone's got a fresh shirt at least. South African team or Leinster. Yeah. South Africa benefits best from it. Gets the northern and southern hemisphere experience in one. You're not wrong. I feel a bit sorry for Wales in all of this, you know, because they're the country that their provinces or their teams are struggling the most financially. Now all of a sudden they got to fork out for a flight to South Africa every so often. Seems a bit harsh on them. I'm sure it's subsidised, but I'm not a fan of having South Africa in a league. Not a big fan of it. I didn't like it when they were talking about bringing them into the Six Nations. I don't like it in a domestic format either. I get we have to have Italy in there because they haven't got enough players for a league. It's a Saracens lad down. He's still down. And a lot of attention being given to him. He's not moving, and they are holding onto his head. So, Ulster made 7 changes at halftime as well. Looking forward, back to Tigers, hoping push for top 4. I mean, they've not done bad business over the summer, have they? They've made some decent transfers. Memory serves. None are springing to mind now I've said it, but I seem to remember that they've had a couple off Bath, haven't they? I might be wrong. Anyway, great to see footage of all of these fans in the stands as well as the injured player that is still nameless. I'm not sure who it was, is being applauded off the pitch or to his feet. So he is sitting up, so that's good news. Burns, Van Staden, Samaki. All decent players, aren't they? Wouldn't be too sore about getting those. Bath, though, seem to have gone the other way. They seem to have got rid of everybody. So I don't know what they're going to do. I saw another one today. Gray's gone over the summer. Samaki, quick and strong winger. Good stuff. It's the tight head prop for Saracens who is coming off. So he'll be replaced. Uchiani. Right then. So Ulster take the penalty and kick to the 10 for the line out, and they're up in the face. Quick play from Ulster, looking to just step up a little bit more intensity, a little bit, and Saracens having to work to contain that. It's a little show and go. Enjoy, buddy. Enjoy. What are you having? Having something good? I might go and get pizza after this, you know. Pizza. Yeah, I might do that. But I'll see you in a bit, mate. Take it easy. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Hope you hit like on your way out. Crumbs. That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Where are we at? Like 6 likes. I think he did. What were we going to say? 10 likes for the end of the stream? That would be incredible. So we have a scrum then for Saracens from the knock-on. 2 subscribers in this stream as well. You guys, man. You guys are the best. Who's going to be 775? Oh, 1 away from 775. Can we do it? Can we tip the scale? Get it to 25 to our next goal of 800. As Saracens lean on this scrum, trying to win the penalty, but use it 8 is the cry from the referee. And they spin it to the blind side and then flash back. And it's too much on the kick. Flash back to the open side with a chip through and end up kicking it out on the full. Mistake from Saracens. And Ulster take it quick. Not sure that was the best move they've ever made. There's plenty of Saracens defenders there, but looking just to keep them on their toes, keep them honest as they high tackle advantage coming now. So Ulster just injecting this pace into the game just allows Saracens to make a few mistakes as Ulster make their way down to the 22. Sniff of a forward pass, but they carry over. Here come Ulster. Ulster, what am I watching? It's like two different teams. 6 meters out now. Into the forwards. Carry followed by carry. Advantage, I believe, is over. As Ulster almost picked the hole and not quite getting there. And they end up just being 4 meters out in the 5 channel. As again, I tell you what, this ginger prop is a feisty little bugger. Love it. As the pick and go game goes again and again. Roberts goes blind and Saracens win the penalty. Pick and go game fails there for Ulster. But that's probably the best passage of play they've had in the whole game. Just really simple, intense rugby. Fantastic. That's what we want. I'd love to tell you who half these players are, but I haven't got a clue. I can recognise about 6 of them. There are no team sheets for this game. As they mistouch Saracens. A very lofted pass, and Saracens in all sorts of trouble as they take the man in the air. Advantage called. And Ulster into the 22 now, really lifting the pace of this game and bringing it to Saracens, just finding holes. This replacement scrum half really just injecting a little bit of spice on this, which is great to see. As the forwards roll around the corner a few times while they reset and try and suck these Saracens defenders in. They've got to go wide now. You've got to go wide. Got that defence sucked in, and as they get it sucked in, they give away the penalty. Okay. Referee is just going to call for captains. Right. So, foul play. Next foul play is going to be a yellow card, but that was just a warning, that one, and advantage was over. So Saracens do keep their penalty. And this replacement 10, Alex Good's gone off. Finds touch halfway between 22 and their own 10. Right, we've got some more running repairs for Ulster. Right. So physios are off, water's off, time is on. Saracens with the line out. There we go. I suppose the next question then is going to be, what's the matchup that you're most looking forward to this season? What's the game that you go, ooh, that's tasty. That's a tasty game. For me, I'm really looking forward to seeing Bristol and Saracens next week. That's going to be a good one. Oh, there's so many good ones in the Prem. I'm looking forward to Bristol Saracens, and I'm looking forward to Newcastle and Probably Gloucester, you know. I do like Kingsholm. Right then, so Saracens then on the little wiggle up the field onto their own 10 now. As they use another pod of forwards to crash up through Billy Vunipola. And we'll go for the box kick. Oh, almost charged down. Swirling in the night sky, and Ulster forced to return the kick. And Billy, poor pass from Billy Vunipola, puts his 15 in all sorts of trouble and just stands and watches. And Ulster are going to get the penalty. Lazy work from Billy. Lazy work from Billy. And they go wide. It's a one-on-one in the corner. Oh, that's great defensive work from Saracens. The winger, little cheeky step, gets on the outside. You thought he'd gone, and Saracens just about able to scramble him into touch. Just within 1 meter of the try line. Saracens defensive line out. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's great work from Saracens. Great work from Ulster as well to recognise the space. And shoddy work from Billy Vunipola, who could probably, after that Lions tour, kiss his England career goodbye. I think Sam Simmons is going to be the future. Not that he had a fantastic tour. As this Saracens maul roll forward, and they get the penalty advantage, and then they throw the dummy pass and throws it forward into the hands of the Ulsterman. But we're going to come back for the penalty. He balls that right up. Eey. Right then, Saracens then will chip this one down field to halfway. As we get some changes for Saracens. And I say some changes. Looks like they've made about 7 or 8. Billy Vunipola gone off amongst pretty much the whole pack. As that makes it even more awkward because none of them have got a number on their back. As Saracens roll around the corner just up and over halfway. Again, just knocking on that halfway line as they pop the kick in over the top. But there are 2 back in the backfield and call the mark. Again, go quick, but doesn't find touch. And Saracens will put this up in the air again. Well, that's going to be a yellow card at least. He's come flying in and he's taken the man in the air from a long way underneath him at speed. It's a high level of danger. It's a red card for Saracens. Referee says too dangerous even for a friendly. Jesus. That's not a great look. I mean, we all got work on Monday, boys. It's a friendly. What am I seeing going in like that? So, Saracens down to 14. We know they can cope with that. And Saracens now without a scrum half. I'm guessing being a friendly, it's rolling subs. I mean, he doesn't take his eye off the ball, in fairness to him, but the winger from Ulster's timed his jump perfectly over the top of him and ends up clattering into his head and shoulders and goes spinning off to deck. And it looked at full speed, real time, it looked awful. Ulster then kick the penalty to touch, and they're up onto the Saracens 22. And what are we doing now? We're going to have a substitute by the look of it. And we're going to lose the fullback, and Saracens will bring back their scrum half. Davis is back on the pitch, the first scrum half that knocked the ball on over the try line, so he'll have a chance to redeem himself in this second half. And they're up and down, and Ulster looking to roll that maul again. But Saracens holding it strong and goes nowhere, and so they quickly go off the back. I think the commentators on the BBC have had a couple of beers at half time because they've got a lot more chirpy. They got a lot more chirpy in the second half. Round they go. Oh, great offloads from Ulster, but they still can't find a way through this Saracens 14-man defence. Oh, there is space in behind, though. I'd be fancying that little cheeky chip, you know? As Saracens have a man down on the floor with a head injury, raced out the line and doesn't do a great job of getting up. And it's a penalty against 13 with no number. Wait, what? I thought he had 13 on his back. There's too many of them with no numbers now. I ain't got a clue who's who. They must have brought a 40-man squad or something. But this guy's got to go off for a HIA. He's all over the place. Just recognise that Ulster going to go on a long pass and they just blitz up and smash face on face. Right, so Ulster probably going to go back into the corner and see what they can do from there. In the meantime, we are 3 likes away from 10. If you haven't liked, let's get on that gravy train. Oh, and we got to 775. Incredible scenes. Well done. Thank you so much for the support. Do appreciate it. We are 25 away from our goal of 800 subscribers. And considering we started in March, that's quite the feat. We'll take that. Right then, here we go. Come on, let's get this kick. Let's get the kick done. What am I seeing? Why are we... Oh, clock is off. Oh, because we... There we go. We had a little bit of running repairs being done, so clock went off and we're now back with a 5-meter Ulster scrum. Fuck's sake, why do I keep saying that? Ulster line out. And up they go. Ooh, nearly lose it. And the maul rolls backwards initially, but working hard and shoving hard to get that go forward as they inch their way, and it's not on. So into the backs they go. Curtis then chopped down 2 meters out. pick and go game in full flow now. As Ulster go again. Wow, I mean, these chop tackles, you don't see any arms in them these days. And it's over the line, and it looks like it's going to be a try. It is a try for Ulster. It's the first try we've had since the 26th minute, which is insane considering the rate they were scoring tries. And just squeeze Ulster back into this a little bit there. 12-26 at the moment. Let's get that updated. There we go. I just, they've got the Saracens sucked in there. They need to. I think they'd be better off trying to fire that one wide. What have we got? We've got 6, 7, two defenders in the breakdown and 7 defenders around the ruck. I'm saying a little scoop out the back to 9 and fire that one to the wing. Anyway, the kick is good. So it's now 14-26. And Ulster take this short line out. Short kick off and return their own kick to the halfway line. Oh, Ulster have a go at an interception and knock it on, and Saracens kick the ball away. Madigan steps his first man then and gives to his next, but there are 2 Saracens to swallow him whole, and gets absolutely munched in the contact zone. And Marcus Ray carries up. I'll try and bring you the names of the players as they come to me, but I'm reliant on the commentary because we've got no team sheets for this one. They weren't released as far as I can see. Anyway, Ulster just using those forwards with a little chip over the top, finds the space and trickles into touch just outside of the Saracens' 10. More substitutions. It's the 13 of Ulster that goes off. So Ulster ring their changes. And Saracens just about secure their own line out and set their maul, which Ulster are happy to hold them onto their 10-metre line before Davis puts the ball into the air. And it's not a great take from Ulster, and away comes Saracens with it now on the front foot, just outside of the 22. They carry forward through Lewis. Oh, it's a poor pass, goes to ground, and Ulster able to steal that back. Few offloads, and Madigan is on the floor holding his face, but he's back up now and away back into the line as Ulster set the caterpillar for the kick. Moments of magic, moments of madness. It's sort of the headline of this game, really. It's not been... Neither team's been great for prolonged periods, and neither team has been bad for prolonged periods. They just sort of... I mean, I suppose if you think it's Ulster Shags versus Saracens A for the first half, anyway, they did quite well to cling on in. As Madigan takes the high ball. And Ulster set up the forwards again. More conventional rugby being played now as the game comes a little bit tighter as we come to the 60th minute. As Ulster then trying to get it into midfield, who they use 2 or 3 loops with Madigan and get themselves onto the wide wing. Oh, a big tackle upturned. And looks like he's landed on his shoulder and is in a bit of pain. Bit of colourful language. We'd love to hear it. And Ulster now up to the 10-metre line of Saracens. There's a little chip over the top. And we are having another penalty for Ulster. Late tackle. Right. What's the referee going to say about this one? Yeah, it's a cheap shot. He's waited for him to. He sees shaping to kick. He's waited for it to go off the boot, and he's absolutely leathered him. So Ulster will have the penalty, and they're going to nudge this one into the corner. But we have got a couple of men down. The lad that got munched, and then the lad that got chop munched a couple of phases before, just absolutely upturned and ended up landing on his shoulder. So I hope it's right. Everyone's back on their feet. And we're good to go again. So Ulster shape to push this one down into the corner. And they're 5 metres out. And you would fancy Ulster are going to go for another maul here. And they do to the back pod. And the maul is set. And the drive inching forward now. 3 metres out. 2.5 metres out. 1 metre out. They're over the line. It's a try for Ulster. They've got themselves back into this. What am I seeing? Great try. Bradley Roberts is the final scorer of that one. There we go. Ulster 19, Saracens 26. And you can notice the difference between the two sides now that Saracens have taken off their A team. As this one gets set up 6 metres in, 23 metres out. No idea how far that is from the posts, but it's a tricky one. And the kick is good. So, Ulster 21, Saracens 26. We've got a 5-point game. I tell you what, converted try and we're in the lead. I say we're in the lead. All of a sudden I've become an Ulster fan. To be honest, the first half of this game was dreadful. I went to get another drink and I thought, oh God, another 40 minutes of this. If I wasn't streaming it, I'd have turned it off. But never mind. We've got a bit of a game on our hands now. What are your thoughts? Who are you backing for this one, by the way? We never asked that earlier. Who are you backing for this one? Are you an Ulster guy or a gal, or are you a Sarry? Oh, is Ulster knock it on inside their own, just inside their own 10, and we'll have a Saracen scrum. Saracens as well, not normally a team that crumble with 14 men. So interesting to see how they fix this, because at the minute Ulster are controlling proceedings. Right then, let's see how this one goes. Goes to ground. It is. No, we've had a couple, haven't we? We've had a couple. As the clock ticks on to 64.5 minutes. We're going to try and do a little bit of everything this season. I'm going to try and spread myself as thinly as I can and pick up the games around my personal rugby. Saturdays are going to be busy, but hopefully we'll get an evening stream on a Friday night for the Prem. Then we'll try and get a stream at some point on a Saturday, whether that's MLR or URC. We'll see how that goes. And then we'll try and get a couple of streams in on a Sunday as well. So busy stuff on a weekend. So if you enjoy having somebody to watch the game with, I certainly do. I enjoy your company. Then please feel free to hit that subscribe button. As Saracens then carry up to, well, halfway between 10 and 22, and they go out the back door, and a little bit of space opens up, and they're into the 22. It's got to be a try. It is. They're in the corner. Easy work for Saracens. And I have no idea who it is. He's got no number on his back, and I don't recognise him. So just turn the defence on their backs and opened up a few gaps, ran into them, and then you end up with a 2-on-1 in the corner. Happy days. So Saracens stretch that lead. Right then, this kick. Apparently, there are more changes. I can't get on with pre-season games. They must have brought like 50 players each. They must have brought like the whole club. The game's going to finish with the under-12s playing. Right then, Ulster 21, Saracens 31. The kick is no good. David, welcome in, buddy. Thanks for streaming this. Can't get this game in the Republic. How do you think Ulster are doing for a relatively inexperienced bunch of players? For a relatively inexperienced bunch of players, they're doing all right. They're up against a Saracen squad, especially in the first quarter of the game. They were up against a Saracen squad with plenty of experience. They've certainly come to life in the second half. But they have rung a lot of changes. So I would say I'd be happy with this if I was an Ulster fan. And as I say that, they turn over. Oh God, they turn over their own line out, and then play on, says the referee. I thought Ulster knocked that into touch, but they didn't. No fingertips on it, and they go quick. Yeah, I wouldn't be too dissatisfied if you're an Ulster fan. You're up against a very, very strong physical Saracens outfit, and they've probably just been a little bit too strong and physical tonight for you. Right then, so Boxy is set up, and away it goes. Not great distance and doesn't find touch, so Saracens will come again just outside of the 22. Up they go again through the forwards, just using their crash game, trying to suck in this Ulster defence. It seems to be working. There's a shit ton of space on this wing if they look up. And they do, and Ulster try and blitz, but don't make the tackle, and Saracens just about squeeze through the hole. Onto the 22 they come. Saracens really hard line running now. And you wouldn't be able to tell that they've only got 14 on the field. There's a little chip through, doesn't go to plan, and Madigan carries up to just outside of the 22. Knock on for Saracens then. So they have the scrum advantage come in as they find a crossfield kick. Oh, it's try time. It's the same blonde lad in the corner as the last one. And the crossfield kick just judged to perfection, just over the Ulster winger, and easy pickings for Saracens. So what have we got now? That's 36-21. Christ. We thought we had a game back on. Oh, let's go. We're 2 likes away from our target of 10 for the evening. That's amazing. Thank you so much. And we are 24 away from that magic 800 subs. We're not getting there tonight. We've already hit tonight's target of 175. So I'm buzzing. But we will be about over the weekend with some more ruggers. I'm sure. Not sure what's going on. I'm not sure. I think Racing are the late kickoff for the Pro D, whatever it is these days. I can't remember. The 2 extra points go through anyway. And so it's now Ulster 21, Saracens 38. There we go. And I've just noticed that they scored like 18 points off that conversion. It's not quite how it works, but that's the beauty of not having ball tracking. You don't always concentrate. Right then, so Saracens then kick the kick their box kick just onto the 10 of Ulster, right down those tram lines, and Ulster will get off the line and carry away into the forwards. Don't really go anywhere though, so a little grubber through and didn't quite go to plan, and Saracens back in their own half, an advantage coming for playing the 9. Saracens then use their forwards, and at the minute, oh, there we go. We're going to the box kick, and well taken by Ulster, who retain the possession and start again with their forwards play. Limited in their options, and it's just making both teams are, and it's just making it a little bit too easy to defend. When they start to take advantage of that backdoor option like this, then all of a sudden holes are everywhere. They just need to keep this Saracens defence a little bit more honest. We're allowing them to come onto them a little bit, Ulster. Round the corner again. And we are going to have another box kick. We've gone nowhere, so let's try something different. Up to halfway, too long with the kick, and Saracens take that just inside their own half. As ball goes to ground, and Saracens just about able to recover, and they'll box kick. Saracens just doing a good job of managing the clock here, really. Just forcing Ulster to play off of their 22 as an interception. It's disgusting. It's filth. It's Blondie again. It's his hat trick. Even the commentary team at the BBC don't know what he's called, but he's got 3. And Ulster just trying to pass the ball too far, too wide, and Saracens able to intercept off his boot and in pretty much under the posts. So again, Ulster fall apart and Saracens capitalise. Ulster 21, Saracens 43. 74 minutes gone. Kicks fairly simple, so this is going to go through. I'm more than sure of it. The young Vinopola, I think he's the youngest of the boys. And come on, kick it. There we go. And that one goes through. So Saracens 45, Ulster 21. An absolute shoe-in for the Ulstermen. It's not just the hand that's red. Ulster have got red faces too tonight. Right. Four and a half minutes left on the clock as Mulligan sets us off and running with a short line out. Why can't I say anything right tonight? Short kickoff. Saracens eventually get to ground and recycle into their forwards before setting up a box kick. And Sexton, not Johnny, Aaron apparently. Aaron Sexton takes the high ball, and Ulster trying to work in very tight conditions in the 5 channel as they're up and over halfway, working their way up to the 10, and Saracens reloading that defence as best they can. Again, they go blind. And a penalty for Saracens. Easy work, really isolated attacker. And oh, that's it. Referee's clock says that's time. So no official timekeeping. So that is that. Final score, Ulster 21, Saracens 45. They kept it under 50, so the Ulster boys can have a beer tonight. But they won't be best pleased with that result. And I think they're going back to... I think they're away to Saracens next week, aren't they, for another one? So hopefully they'll bring a few of the big guns out for that one. But yeah, right. As I say, that is... we've got some more streams coming up over the weekend, so do hit that subscribe button if you want to join me for those. David, you are more than welcome. My Republic of Ireland friend, I can't speak tonight, man. What's going on? What is going on? You're more than welcome, my Republic of Ireland friend. Hopefully we'll see you again on another stream in the near future. Yeah. Sweet. Anyway, right. That is the end of me. I'm going to give you back your evening. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the stream as much as I did and David did. Oh, we got another comment there. What are we saying? Paul, cheers as well from Belina. Suftum. Don't know what soft tongue means, but I'm going to take that as a good thing. Right. Anyway, have a great night, everybody. We'll see you in another stream over the weekend. If you haven't already hit subscribe, please do. And as well, smash like on that stream. We love it when you do. See you later. Bye.